Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Graveside services for Robert Ford Ergel, age 77 of Cullman, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Mount Carmel Cemetery, with Vernon Willis officiating. Visitation will be 6 to 8 p.m. tonight at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home. They are in charge. Mr. Ford passed away on Friday at Cullman Regional Medical Center. Funeral services for Mrs. Rita Marlene Boatwright, age 34 of Cullman, will be held at 2 p.m. tomorrow in Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow in Bethel Primitive Baptist Cemetery. Moss Service is directing. Memorial services for Mrs. Pasqua Marie Assad, age 90 of Cullman, will be held at a later date in Daisytown, Pennsylvania. Moss Service is assisting the family. Mr. Harry Williams Prater Jr. of Crane Hill passed away Thursday at his residence at the age of 83. Graveside services will be held tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. at Elmwood Cemetery in Birmingham. The family will receive friends at the graveside on Tuesday. Ms. Elsie B. Smith of Cullman, Alabama, passed away Friday at Cullman Long-Term Care at the age of 93. Graveside services were yesterday at Flint Creek Cemetery. Lillian Lavorne Kuykendall, age 85 of Holly Pond, passed away at home on Friday. Funeral services for Ms. Kuykendall will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Holly Pond Funeral Home Chapel. Funeral services for Sherman Lee Tubbs, age 70 of Hansville, will be held today at 11 a.m. at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Pastor Tony Pitt and Donnie Robertson will officiate. Interment in Fairview West Cemetery. Funeral arrangements for Dolly A. Maddox, age 91 of Hansville, who passed away Saturday, will be announced later by Hansville Funeral Home. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2. We are broadcasting live at channel2cullman.com. And, of course, the same website has an archive of all of our programs. Well, let's see. Interesting weather to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
You ready for winter?
I think so. We better be. I heard it's supposed to get a little chillier and maybe some frosty snow, flakes kind of thing, whatever.
Our weather is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. We start with the weather almanac for the 25th of November. The average high temperature in Cullman, Alabama is 60. The average low is 39. The record high is 75 in 1958. The record low,
wow,
one single solitary degree.
Now we're not going to have that
1950.
low.
No. Goodness gracious. Just think of the lonely feeling if you're the only degree.
Oh, all by himself.
All by yourself. Sunset this afternoon, 7 minutes after 5. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:57. Here's the latest weather conditions. It is 33 degrees right now. Wind out of the southeast 4. Relative humidity 52%. No rain in the last 24 hours. The barometer is steady at 30.38. Here's the satellite picture you can see around the country, and boy, we have a wintry mix almost everywhere. You can see kind of as far south as the cold front is gone when it's just snow, but look up in Tennessee there. White stuff on the radar. Here's our forecast. 50% chance of rain, sleet, and snow this afternoon. Little or no accumulation with a high of 45, I would hope not.
Yeah.
For tonight, 100% chance of rain, possibly mixed with snow. No accumulation, low around 36. Tomorrow, cloudy, windy, 100% chance of rain. High near 42. Snow is possible tomorrow night with a low around 30.
Wow.
Whoa,
Okay.
Wednesday, partly sunny, windy, slight chance of morning snow showers, high around 34. Thanksgiving Day. Wow, sunshine, 42 degrees. Friday 52 and Saturday 54. So I don't think we're going to have any travel problems, but it'll be interesting to have snow flurries or sleet or something like that.
Well,
if you are traveling elsewhere for Thanksgiving, it may be major problems around the country, both roads and airports.
That's true.
Oh, wow. So I guess the good idea, if you have a family Thanksgiving, have it here.
Yeah, invite everybody to come and see you.
Yeah,
even though you're not prepared, it's okay.
Oh, yeah, but it's cloudy this morning, and well, I don't know. I guess we'll just wait and see what happens.
Snow possible, or at least rain possibly tonight, so be careful. Sleep on the road.
I saw an interesting picture on the internet yesterday of big motorhomes, tailgaters, headed into Jordan-Hare starting last Friday.
Oh, well, you got to get your spot.
I guess.
You have got to claim
better
your
than a
spot.
week ahead of time for the Iron Bowl.
Yeah, that's pretty far in advance, but it's coming, huh?
And I heard an interesting statistic this morning on a sports talk station. They said whenever Auburn has gone into the Alabama game with 9 wins and no losses, or 9 wins.
Okay.
They've had 9 wins.
Right.
They've had that 8 times, and they have never lost to Alabama.
Whoa.
But now the other side is, and they didn't give this statistic.
Of course not.
When Alabama's 10-0, how many times have they lost to Auburn?
I don't know.
See, they didn't give that statistic.
Yeah, they didn't.
I dare say it's probably the same.
Well, it could
They
be.
probably won every time, because usually one team's very, very good, and the other one, to have them both very, very good in the same year.
That's true.
Wow.
That's true. It's going to be a tough game. You know, all year long I thought, oh, Alabama's going to win Iron Bowl. No, hands down, no problem, no problem. And now, I don't know. At least Auburn's going to give them a run for their money. They're going to play a good ball game. It ought to be very interesting.
I'm going to start recliner gating about Wednesday.
I can just imagine. You're going to get all situated. You're going to have your snacks there. You're going to be ready.
Yeah.
I can see it now. I can see it now.
Okay, let's see. Who's our Facebook friend of the day for today?
I don't think we have one today.
Oh, we don't have one for
not
today.
Today.
Okay.
Not today.
Well, let's see. What's next? Oh, our guest for today.
Well,
we do have a guest.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Waid Harbison is here to talk to us about all these arts and crafts events that are coming up. Of course, affiliated with the Cullman Park and Rec. He's always I say it all the time, but those guys are so busy over there. I don't know how they do everything that they do. I really don't.
I wonder if they do.
I don't know. I don't know how they keep up, because they are just such a busy park and rec. I'm just always amazed at that. But anyway, we're going to talk about that.
Okay, Waid is here, George is here with news and commentary right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Time for news and commentary on this Monday morning. Looking at the news, last Friday morning, an accident took the life of a young woman. We had her obituary for her this morning. 34-year-old Rita Boatwright was out near West Point on County Road 1141 at 7:30 in the morning, driving a 2006 Chevy Cobalt, and somehow left the road and was ejected from the rear window. That was, boy, sometimes, you just wonder, how do things like this happen? No other vehicle apparently involved with it. They're trying to figure out just exactly what did happen, though. But so those services are scheduled for her. Also, 39-year-old Doug Williams. Now, this is not the Doug Williams that owns part of the Cullman Heritage Funeral Home. Not the former commissioner, but this man's from Bremen, down near Bug Tussle. 39-year-old Doug Williams running against Stanley Yarbrough for Associate Commissioner Place 2, which is the west side. I think it's becoming easier to say, those of you out there who are not running, please raise your right hand. Because now we've got James Graves, let's see, we've got J.P. White, I believe it is, also running for this job. I wonder if Darrell Hicks, the East Side Commissioner, is sort of smiling because I don't think we've had a name announced to run against him, have we? Not at this point. Don't know. That's going to be... and you just have to smile and look and laugh at some things, because the candidates who run for associate commissioner, they know the song to sing to make people happy. I'm going to take care of these roads. I'm going to fix them roads. Okay, so we don't have money. Doesn't matter. I'm going to fix them roads. That's what they're saying. Mr. Williams here claiming, he says, surely we can do a better job than just filling up potholes with asphalt. And it always has to be rain. It's a rule somehow. I don't know who came up with this rule. But County Road 1196, before anyone comes out with that little asphalt truck, here's a hole, there's a hole, it has to be raining. Now go figure out why. I don't know why that is. Of course, Doug Williams here weighs in on that issue. He said, he said first there's a bump, then it starts going down, then you got another hole. Oh gosh. In 100 years, there'll still be people making promises like that in Cullman County to fix those roads. Also, let's see what else. Did you do what I did, and now you're wondering, was it wise to pay $40 to watch the Alabama-Chattanooga game? I don't know, but it's bad enough to have to pay what you have to pay to watch cable television, Charter, or DirecTV, or Dish, or whatever. The common man and common woman who loves their ball team and wants to watch those games is out of luck now with just an antenna. You can't get a lot of them. But I decided I'd pay for the $40. Okay, so it was going to be a washout. You're going to have Alabama whipping up on Chattanooga. The announcers they had on that thing describing the action must have had a wonderful conversation between themselves, because I only heard a handful of times when there would be, what's the next down, No, I mean, you don't have a clue. Of course, the graphics are absolutely zero. All they've got at the top of the screen is just the score, so you had no clue. And I can see now why people will turn on the radio and watch the TV, turn the volume down on the television, because these clowns are, I'm thinking, okay, that's so much for my soapbox, I guess. Also, let's see, did any of you know 44-year-old Wayne Mills from Arab, who was a singer? I heard he was a real nice guy. He's been up in Nashville and performing along with some other big names in terms of country music singing performances and all. But unfortunately, a downtown bar owner told police he fatally shot Mr. Wayne Mills after an argument over him smoking in a no-smoking area of the restaurant. It's one of those things you say, there's got to be more to this than that, it seems like. Maybe, but anyway, Arab lost one of its singers. And sometimes I think it's better to know little than it is a whole lot, especially when it comes to what's flying around out there in the sky. We're told, wow, did you see the fireworks display last night when that meteorite came like within 44 miles of someplace or something like that? Well, now we're being told Thursday, which should be a good night to watch this thing. Ison's the name of the meteor that's coming past us, headed toward the sun, and they're saying it's going to be an interesting collision if, in fact, they do collide, because anything that gets close to the sun is going to get burnt up, you know. And they're saying Thursday, be on the watch. You can actually see it without a telescope or whatever they say when it starts to make its entrance. So Thursday's the day. Now, it seems as though that you've got a lot of police departments who are taking advantage of this military surplus equipment. You know, I think Kenny Culpepper, the Cullman Police Department, got a piece of gear, a vehicle, but now they're putting these big 18-ton armor-protected military fighting vehicles out for police departments to have. ACLU going nuts, saying, "Wait, you're not going to put this thing out here because that really is a police state. Whenever you can ride up over the top of somebody, not worry about getting hurt. Big, you know, armor-plated protection on that thing, and bulletproof windows and such, and it gets 5 miles a gallon. Reminds me of a vehicle I bought recently." Stay tuned. More of Today on 2 after this.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes, and cutaway coat, perfect fit.
That's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelry.
Putting on the Ritz.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Welcome back to Today on 2. Let's see what we're going to give away for today. Our prizes, we have the day pass to Hurricane Creek Park, and we have some good eating too. From Bojangles, we have the Cajun Filet Biscuit. Those are the prizes for today. Here we go with our merchant ads. We'll ask you a question, of course, about the ads. Starting with the UPS store, they have all your Christmas shipping needs. They're now open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6, Saturday 8 to 2, closed on Sunday, located in the South Cullman Shopping Center.
Auto TechNet Professional Auto Service. They do electronic diagnostic, major engine repairs, transmission, brake, foreign and domestic auto repair, right there in the Vinemont area.
Mullins Body Shop, over 50 years they've been doing auto body repair and towing. You can count on them each and every day. That is Mullins Body Shop.
And AmeriGas is now known as Coast Gas. It's a different name, but the same people work there. Fall tank set specials going on, 24-hour on-call service, 24/7 answering machine, competitive pricing, full service inside and out.
Brown & Company Beverages, a specialty wine and beer store featuring the taste of fall, seasonal beers in stock, located on Highway 157 Northwest.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. Call Holly Mullins today at 256-620-JOLLY to rent those inflatables, slides, water slides, obstacle courses, toddler interactives, all kinds of fun.
Deb's Bookstore, where books are always on sale. Used books half price each and every day. That's Deb's Bookstore on 3rd Street Southwest.
Night Free Insurance, providing insurance coverage now for over 3 generations. It's one of the top 10 growth agencies in the state of Alabama for auto owners. That's Night Free Insurance.
Stereo Center says you can customize your sound. They have car stereos, Better TV bars for stereo sound with your television home sound system located in the Cullman Shopping Center.
Grand Point Pharmacy, think outside the box for the season. Go by there and check out their gift shop. They have ginger snap jewelry, distinctive coffee flavors, case knives, engraved jelly bead rugs at Grand Point Pharmacy.
The Cullman Wellness and Aquatic Center, featuring the full fitness center with weights, cardio, and professional training, the indoor walking track, the indoor leisure pool. They have it all at the Wellness and Aquatic Center.
Baldwin Counseling Center, and Dr. Howard Rogers can help you with some problems that you might be having, whether they're for the family problems or just an individual, and just give him a call, set up an appointment. Baldwin Counseling Center.
Hansville Guns and Ammo. Paul says he's locked and loaded, targeting high prices. The cash price on guns right now, 15% above wholesale at Hansville Guns and Ammo. There we go with some of our merchant ads. Question for today: who is the person to call at Jolly Time Rentals? Normally I ask where they're located. This particular business, they want you to call them.
Yes,
they really don't have a storefront location. But who is the person to call at Jolly Time Rentals? 256-734-7399 is our phone number. We have the day pass to Hurricane Creek Park, and we have the Cajun filet biscuit from Bojangles. Go ahead and call right now while we're watching Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hello, I'm Zach Wood with Premier Bank. Come by and see us about our Christmas loan special. 'Tis the season for extra cash and the rates are low. Certain restrictions do apply.
56734-7399, our phone number, and I stumped them today.
I guess so.
All right.
Rhymes with jolly.
Yes.
I just now thought of that. Rhymes with jolly.
Yes, it does. We'll keep that question for another time. Let's look at the rest of our merchant ads right now. Starting with Highway 278 Pickers and Antique Mall and Market. They say, excuse our growing pains, we are still open. Santa's Workshop and a lot more. They have 200 new booths coming.
Oh, wow, wow. The Busy Bee Cafe, it's home of the original breaded burger, now featuring German meals. And it's about the only place in town that you could get it if it's not Oktoberfest. Backed by popular demand, those German meals at Busy Bee.
Ed White Jewelers, a Christmas tradition for 51 years. Experience the holidays with a gift they'll remember and cherish. Ed White Jewelers on Highway 31 across from Sportsman Lake Park.
And Earl's Body Shop has been voted Best Towing Service. David, Diane, and the employees want to thank you for this great honor. They really do appreciate it. Large and small towing available, local or long distance, right there on Highway 31 North.
Be Fit, a fitness facility located in downtown Cullman. Pay just $50 a month, no long-term contract, and your membership includes a certified personal trainer at Be Fit.
Yates Chance Christian Bookstore, counting down the days till Christmas. Store-wide selection of holiday gifts for every budget. Count on Yates Chance for the holidays and keep Christ in Christmas. Located in the South Cullman Shopping Center.
Tires for less, more than just tires. Of course, they do have Bridgestone and Firestone tires, but they do a lot more. Oil changes, minor engine repair, replace shocks and brakes. See Greg and the guys at Tires for Less.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, you want to get a good suit for Christmas, want to look really good for the holiday season? This is the place to go. He is the Reader's Choice Award winner for men's clothing right here in Cullman on Compass Way.
New LaFawn jewelry line is now available at Doug Dogga Jewelers. LaFawn Flawless Beauty. Doug Dogga Jewelers, that's why you shop at Doug Dogga Jewelers.
And Dairy Queen's featuring that $5 lunch deal every day from 11 to 4. You can upgrade that Sunday to a small blizzard for just $1 more, and it includes a burger, fries, a drink, and a dessert, all for $5 at Dairy Queen.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, featuring the family barbecue pack. You get a pound of meat, 2 sides, 4 buns, and sauce, located inside the Berlin Quick Stop.
And Cotton State Barns of Cullman, you can buy or you can rent to own carports, place sets, utility trailers, storage buildings, no credit check. You're approved, located right there on 278, just past I-65.
There we go with our merchant ads for today. Now it's time to check the birthdays. Who celebrates on the 25th of November?
Well, let's take a look at that and see if we can figure this out. Alan Mers, I guess, and Alex Conta-George. And they are going to be put into the drawing on Friday, where they have that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Coming up next, we'll talk to Waid Harbison. Stay tuned.
This is corporate headquarters. As you can see, I have a unique business. How do I compete with the big boys? Got this fancy business address. a marketing department, distribution center, and a great team, even a cafeteria.
That's mine. From packing and shipping to printing and mailbox services, come into the UPS store for everything a small business needs.
I love logistics.
Watches, rings, and those beautiful diamonds. You know where. Cullman's Jewelry Store since 1962, with selection and quality beyond compare.
Shop Ed White Jewelers for the good stuff.
Ed White Jewelers, Highway 31 North in Cullman.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Everything you ever wanted to know about arts and crafts. We have the expert today.
Yeah, I am the expert on that.
Right. Waid Harbison is our guest for today. What do you know about arts and crafts, Waid?
Look, I don't know anything about it other than we've got some good ones at the Christmas Arts and Crafts Show. That's all I can tell you. I don't know how they do it or anything like that, but they look awesome when they get there. That's all I know about it. Yes, we've got our Christmas Arts and Crafts Show going on at the Cullman Civic Center December 6th and 7th. This is one of those big annual events a lot of people just kind of anticipate. Really, a lot of people kind of don't realize that it's one of our biggest events at Park and Rec, and of course we don't charge for it. We do charge, the vendors that come in and set up and sell their items, but it's open to the public, so really, really good event. We see a couple thousand people over the course of 2 days come through there, so it's a really, really nice event, really top-notch arts and crafts, actually.
It is. That's a great way to get some shopping done, Christmas shopping.
It is. It really is. And the thing about the Arts and Crafts Show, too, a lot of people may not realize that they just kind of walk in and walk around and everything. We have a lot of people. We've got about 80 booths that we can fill in the Civic Center. We'd fill more if we had it because we've got about 120 people normally that send in an application. So we do a selection process, and the way the selection process works basically is we make sure there's not too much of any one thing. Okay. So, you be good sure variety. To get your, good variety, because you want, this is kind of a good one-stop shop, like you said. I tell you, I don't know anything about how to make them again, these arts and crafts, but this is a great place. I can always go there and get something for everybody. Just real easy to get something for mom, dad, sisters, friends. There's something, old to young, there's something there for everybody. And all of these items, the neat thing about them is they're all homemade craft items. They can't be anything that's, manufactured or anything like that. They've got to be handmade. So these are really, really high quality products, and the people that make them really, really like them. But you have things like crocheted things, quilted items, birdhouses, woodworking, all kinds of handmade clothes, all sorts of things like that. Interesting novelty items. I mean, they have homemade soaps and things like that even. So just very, very neat, very, very interesting type things. And again, something for everyone. The kids, I remember always when I was a kid, there's always a woodworker that'll come in and do the little pop guns. That was always my favorite thing when I was a little kid, was those little pop guns on a string, and you could shoot them off and they'd make the little noise. But that's always the hit for the kids. But there's something for kids there too. Something for whoever you're going to buy a Christmas present for. So just great place to come in and get it all done at once.
The nice thing too is it's different, it's unique, and you're not going to find it at Wally World.
Right.
It's going to be something that can be cherished over the years.
It can be
even passed down, because it is handmade.
Handmade items, right?
And that's really unique. That's the other thing, that it's just not going to find that at the local store.
Definitely, definitely.
And what are the dates?
The dates, it's December the 6th and 7th. It's always the first weekend in December, and it's at the Civic Center. It'll be from 9 a.m. in the morning to 9 p.m. on Friday, and then from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday. So open both days. We've also got our one of our better cooks in the Parks and Recreation Department always makes some really good homemade chili and that sort of thing that we sell as well.
Oh.
So, you know, stop by. We'll have concessions and that sort of thing as well.
So it definitely is. It's like going to the mall.
It
You don't
is.
have to fight the crowds because you can get something to eat while
Right.
you're there. You can browse at your own leisure and just pick up a bunch. Go to, like, you're going to different stores.
Absolutely.
It's just a really great deal.
It is.
And this is something that a lot of people look forward to every year.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You get a good crowd, don't
Well,
you?
yes, we really do. And like I said, this is one of our biggest events of the year. But it's really great. It's almost like, you know, you've got everything there in one place, one-stop shop. So you don't have to walk around to these different stores. You don't have to go to these different places and find them. It's all just right there for you to see and compare it and kind of figure out what you want. So it's a really, really good setup. We're fortunate to have it.
Well, good. Of course, that's the first weekend in December,
Yes.
Friday and Saturday.
December
it's free,
6th and 7th.
It's free to the public, so just even if you just want to go in and browse
Absolutely.
and look around,
We
go
encourage
ahead.
a lot of people to come in and browse. Big,
Yeah,
big fun there,
you
too.
never know what you just might have to have.
Right,
Just
that's
can't leave
true.
without it kind of thing. That's usually me, you know.
Yes. Thank you, Wade.
Absolutely.
Good information. We'll be back with more right after this. Do you know if you have a vendor that has wind chimes?
In the nation, we worry about fire-breathing monsters, and we worry about spinach. At Nationwide Insurance, we take care of the big things like protecting you, so you only have to worry about the little stuff. We put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that doesn't sweat it.
Nationwide is on your side.
Watches, rings, and those beautiful diamonds. You know where. Cullman's Jewelry Store since 1962, with selection and quality beyond compare.
Shop Ed White Jewelers for the good stuff.
Ed White Jewelers, Highway 31 North in Cullman.
Now, what is the worst? Last minute Christmas shopping? Right. This year, we start right after Halloween. We still have months. We are in good shape. Lots of time. Lots of time. Is that a Christmas tree? I think so.
In a rush? Come to the UPS store and we'll pack and ship all your gifts.
I love logistics!
That's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers.
That's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers.
And that's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers too. Ho, 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 ho.
Now it's time for our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Cullman Jefferson Gas. Christmas Festival and Marketplace will be taking place at St. John's Church Saturday, December the 14th from 1 until 6. They have the candy cane lane for the kids. Come ready to play, eat, shop, and celebrate. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can email it to channel2cullman@gmail.com, phone 256-734-7399, fax 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Cullman.
The weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Interesting weather for the next few days. 50% chance of rain, sleet, and snow. Take your choice. This afternoon, no accumulation, a high of 45. More of the same for tonight, 100% chance of rain, maybe mixed with snow by tomorrow morning, but no accumulation, a low of 36. Tomorrow, a high of 42. Snow possible tomorrow night with a low around 30. Woo! Well, we are in the Christmas mood, no doubt about that.
That's right.
And we're going to talk a little bit more tomorrow.
Yes, we are, because somebody's going to be here from St. John's to talk about our community billboard that we're talking about. So that ought to be that's a first annual, I think,
That's
event
right.
for them, but it sounds like it's going to be a really good event. So
all the details tomorrow. Thank you for watching today on 2.
I hope you have a great day.